What's good? It's Kid Super. You ain't on any mission unless you're rocking with the vision.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to The Vision, Leaders of the New School. I'm Angel Antonio, sitting here today with the legendary Kid Super. How you feeling today, my brother?
I'm good. I just spa'd for one of the first times in my life.
Nice.
Which was hilarious because I was living out of like my friend's spots, and I was like, maybe there's a spa place and I can just get a nice shower and scrub down. And this place also has like a sleeping area, so I might be staying at the spa for the rest of my LA trip.
Wanted to jump right into it, my brother. What advice or motto do you live by?
I think for everything, it's just staying with it. You know what I mean? Like, I have so many friends that stopped what they were doing because there wasn't success immediately, and I have a lot of friends that kept with it. And even if like I didn't believe with them or no one believed with them at day one, you just get so much better by sticking with it and staying with it. So I always say, like, even the Kid Super stuff, it's like, if I wasn't making great clothing or anything, each day that you stay with it, you gain a new person that you meet and blah, 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 and that leads to like a slow progression. So yeah, never stop. Don't quit. I'm not a huge fan of quitters.
What creative strategies did you use and execute to get to this point in your career?
I was always, I'd say, the person kind of thinking outside the box in different fields. I was a math major in like high school and in college, which I find very creative. I love problem solving, you know, the best way to accomplish stuff. And I always, with anything I do, I try to add like a little bit of my flavor. So if it's like a music video or album art or clothing or anything like that, I always like the hand drawn or like have a feel that it was made by me or something like that. So I kept very much honest to who I was and always tried to show who I was. And
to me, your efforts overall help enhance and move the culture forward. So what would you like to be remembered for?
Yeah, in terms of moving the culture forward, I think I have just an authentic story, you know what I mean? I was from New York. I was making t-shirts in high school, screen printing, like selling t-shirts out of my cafeteria in Soho. So like that kind of story and authenticity is kind of when people say you're moving the cultures, because like I really was a part of the culture, you know what I mean? And in terms of being remembered by, what do I want to be remembered by? I mean, we'll see, you know what I mean? Each moment, each project, I try to, you know, have a little bit of like, I can't believe they accomplished that. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he pulled that off. So that kind of, let's see where that applies. I'd love to be, you know, like the Pink Floyd album cover where it's like white light goes into the prism and comes out colorful. I want to be like the prism, and we'll see what else I can change.
Who are your creative influences?
My mom's was an artist, is good at drawing, is always sending me different artworks and stuff like that, different artists to look at. I kind of, I like to take my, a little bit from everybody. Right now, I mean, like, I remember back in the day, different artists I like, but right now I really like Matisse, who's a painter slash, I mean, he did a lot of cutouts. I don't know, I think it's cool when you see artists apply themselves in different ways, you know what I mean? So I like to see different artists do different mediums and stuff like that. Like Salvador Dali designed the like Chula Chula Lollipop logo, which is like amazing.
Oh my god, I never knew that. That's
yeah,
incredible.
So that's cool. Yeah, so those type of people, kind of eccentric, off-the-wall people inspire me. And I don't know if there's that many people like that exist in this era, you know what I mean? because we're like know so much about so many people, you know what I mean? Because we're so transparent, because our Instagram, our Snapchat, you know what I'm doing every day. So it's hard to build up that like mystique of a genius, crazy creative.
One last question. What's the vision for Kid Super? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Yeah, people keep asking me this question, and it as if Kid Super was so planned. You know what I mean? It was kind of very much not planned, organic snowball from making t-shirts in the high school cafeteria to making your dorm a store to like getting a store, stuff like that. But I do have, obviously I have the next steps, but I think the New York City shop, which has a recording studio in the basement, is more of like a place for creatives to come hang out. The idea is to have artists in residence on top, so different artists can come and stay and crash at the spot. Little design studio, and then that concept of a shop I would love to bring to different cities. So it's like Kid Super New York, Kid Super Detroit, Kid Super LA, Kid Super Tokyo, and then from there start building a ton of content around each building. And then I'm in talks right now about a TV show and stuff like that. So once that all picks up, I can open different shops and be releasing different content from each area and have like this big presence of content. Start moving into like painting and galleries. That's the vision right now.
Feel that.